You were not born with doubt in your blood. You were born with clarity, instinct, and fire. A lion doesn't question the hunt. An eagle doesn't doubt the sky, and yet, somehow, through whispers, wounds, and the slow erosion of your will, doubt crept in. It made a home in your mind, feeding on your hesitation, thriving in every pause, growing in every moment you failed to act. But let me say this clearly: doubt is not caution. It is not wisdom. It is not some sacred guardian protecting you from failure. Doubt is a poison, and if you do not kill it, it will kill every dream you ever had. Look around you. The men who lead, the men who command, the men who win, they are not men without fear. They are men who have waged war on their doubt and crushed it beneath their boots. They did not wait for the stars to align. They did not wait for perfect timing. They did not beg the world to accept them. They declared war on hesitation. They moved with thunder. They acted with resolve. They stared into the eyes of risk and said, "Move." Every time you hesitate, you give doubt power. Every time you question your strength, your ability, your right to succeed, you become weaker, not because you're incapable, but because you have surrendered your mind to an enemy within. You allow fear to masquerade as reason. You permit shadows to speak as truth. You let the ghost of what if chain you to the ground while others fly past you in silence, not because they are better, but because they refuse to bow. Do you know what doubt fears? Movement, action, decisions, certainty. It feeds on inaction. It lives in delay. The moment you rise, the moment you speak with clarity, the moment you move with conviction, doubt shrinks. It whimpers, it dies, not with a dramatic scream, but with silence, as it realizes it has no place in a mind that has made up its destiny. There are men out there, right now, less talented than you, less intelligent than you, less disciplined than you, but they are winning. Why? Because they made a decision, and they moved, while you waited, while you thought, while you overanalyzed and asked yourself 100 times whether you're ready, they acted. That's the difference between those who rise and those who remain invisible. Stop feeding your doubt with your own breath. Stop nurturing the very thing that is destroying you. Doubt does not deserve your patience. It deserves your sword. And the moment you stop negotiating with it and start executing your vision, the moment you stop asking what if, and start demanding what next, you begin to transform. You become dangerous, because a man without doubt is a man the world cannot predict, cannot shake, and cannot stop. You've been lied to, told that you must always wait, always plan, always prepare, that you must gather every piece of information, every opinion, every scenario before you dare to act. But greatness is not built on endless preparation. It's built on the willingness to leap before you're ready, to burn your boats, to charge while your heart pounds and your knees threaten to buckle. That's when the real you is born, not in comfort, not in certainty, but in the chaos of decision, in the fire of action. What you fear most isn't failure, it's responsibility, because if you act and succeed, then you can never pretend to be helpless again. Then the world will know what you are capable of, and so will you. And that, for many, is terrifying, because once you kill doubt, you lose the comfort of excuses. You strip away the ability to blame anyone but yourself, and that is the beginning of real power. You want to become the man who commands rooms, who walks with gravity, who speaks and the earth listens. Then kill the doubt inside you, tear it from your bones. You were not meant to live as a question mark. You were meant to live as a declaration. You don't ask the world for your place. You take it. You don't beg for acceptance. You demand victory through your actions, through your discipline, through your will. There will never be a perfect day. There will never be a time when everything feels just right. That is a fantasy built by cowards to excuse their stagnation. You destroy doubt by choosing to act, especially when everything in you wants to wait. You destroy doubt by speaking truth to yourself when the lies of the world grow loud. You destroy doubt by doing what you said you would do, especially when your body is tired and your mind is tempted to betray you? Do you want to know what separates the man who wins from the man who watches? One takes the step, the other stands at the edge, one raises his sword, the other waits for approval. One accepts that pain is the price of greatness, the other fears that pain more than he desires power. But you are not like the rest, or you wouldn't be here now. You wouldn't be listening to this if there wasn't a flame inside you, ready to become an inferno. So let it burn, strike first, strike fast, speak with certainty, move with force, decide with finality, let the world question you, let the weak whisper about you, let them mock, doubt, criticize, and guess. But you build, you create, you dominate. And when they look up and wonder how you did it, you won't need to say a word, because your life will scream what your doubt could never whisper. No more waiting. No more wondering, no more hoping. Act, move, build, fight. Because every second you hesitate, a man with less talent is taking what could have been yours. Every moment you stall, your future drifts further away. But every step forward, every act of boldness, is a hammer to the walls of doubt, a cannon to the gates of fear, a signal to your enemies that you are no longer questioning your worth. You were born to decide, born to lead, born to conquer. Doubt has had its time, now it's your turn. Burn it, bury it, and rise.